What's going on, y'all? What's going on? 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 I know a lot of y'all probably like, my boy, it's December 25th. I got to go kick it with friends and family. And I completely understand you. Listen to me. I'm not mad at you if you got to leave to go kick it with friends and family, but I consider y'all as such. So that's why I'm here kicking it with y'all today, man. I know there's going to be a influx of comments that are saying, you know, Merry Xmas and things of that nature. And I'm going to just go on and say this from the jump. I appreciate y'all so much for the love. An interesting thing about me, we're going to talk a lot on this stream about, you know, a lot of important things, but interesting thing about me, I actually don't celebrate Christmas, but it's like, I understand that it's a loving thing that people, that's what they mean. It's meant in a loving, like, you know, cordial way. But yeah, so if you don't hear me say it back, it's not because I don't like you or things of that nature. I just literally don't celebrate it. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I wouldn't say it to anybody else, but I do understand that it comes out of love. Actually, this stream was not even supposed to be what it was going to be now or what it is now. I'd actually planned on kicking back off Red Dead Redemption 2. But for whatever reason, I looked at my game when I fired it up and was about to get ready to hit the stream. And that guy was not downloaded anymore. I don't know, man. You know, your family get on your system. I'm not saying no name. So if any of my family is listening, I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. But, you know, you get on your system and you expect to play things and then the whole game is gone. And now that game, I think, was like almost 90 gigs. So I'm still waiting for that to finish downloading. But in the meantime, between time, I figured I'd get on here and kick it with y'all. I know it's been a while since I've done kind of like a Q&A live stream, or since I've just done a live stream in this format before. Shout out Inside the Multiverse for that subscription on Twitch. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that. Much love. We're gonna talk about Twitch too. So for those of y'all on YouTube and you heard me shout out Twitch, we're gonna talk about Twitch too. But let me go through a few of these comments though. Amanda says, I love the dramatic camera changes. Hey, look, your boy be trying to level up sometimes with a one time. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to work on a few things. So if y'all see some more things implemented, it's because I'm practicing. I'm trying to get things better, which is what we're going to talk about in regards to the end of 2024 and hopping into 2025. So thank you so much for that. Who we got in the chat? We got Teddy Hive, Easy S, T Bonating, Beautiful Sunshine. What's going on? Sam, what's going on? Mama Michelle, what's going on? Showing love from Texas. And Ja, what's going on? But yeah, so let's talk a little bit about some of the things I got on the agenda. A lot of the things are going to be predicated to you all too. So I don't want to just talk. I want to hear from you all. Remember, this channel is, you know, obviously I'm on the opposite side of this camera, but you know, a lot of this, man, is inspired and motivated by y'all. So y'all at the focal point of it. Just a quick heads up, there is a giveaway going throughout the course of this stream. So this is probably going to be one of those things. No, it's not probably. This thing is going to affect or be impactful for people who are considering becoming Patreon members. So you have to be a new member to take advantage of this. I already had a winner the other day for a comment on one of the top comments on the Purge videos. Y'all got to pay attention to the comment section. I be dropping not only discounts in there, but I be dropping some random giveaways and stuff in there too. Y'all got to peep the comment section. The comment section, I be having fun in there sometimes. So y'all got to peep the comment section. But for this one, I think there is the goal. There's a goal like if we hit every 10 super chats that come through, if you are a new member, I'm going to randomly put those people in a wheel, spin it around. You have to be a new member though. Listen to that part. You have to be a new member and it'll give you a month free access to Patreon. And we're going to talk about some of the stuff that is on Patreon there in a minute. Tashawn Palmer, what's going on? Ashley Sunlight, we still doing Hogwarts Legacy Yearbook? Yes. So I have quite a few submissions for that. That's a good, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up because we need to talk about that. For those of y'all who tuned into the Hogwarts Legacy gameplay, we're going to talk about my experience with that. We're going to talk about that because I played, 4 or 5 games this year, and Hogwarts Legacy was not number 6 as far as my favorite. All right, we're gonna talk about that. I said 4 or 5. It wasn't 5, and it probably wasn't 3, and it probably wasn't 2. But we're gonna talk about specifically what it was. Now, as we go into things today, what I want to hop into is I want to talk about some of the comments. I want to address some of the top comments that maybe people wrote things in. I hadn't got to it yet. I want to kind of address some of those live. Talk about some of the most frequently asked questions. talk about some plans, talk about some, things that I've been thinking about hopping into. But before we get into that, I know a lot of people have been requesting, like, Game of Thrones. We've been doing Game of Thrones. We've been doing Game of Thrones. Now, because I post things on because I post things on YouTube and on Patreon, and I also have spaces on Discord where I do things, I kind of have separate ways that I talk about all of those things. But in case anybody is wondering, because I know it has been a hot topic in regards to questions about this, I have completely, or me and Brandon have completely watched all of Game of Thrones. So if anybody's wondering when the next uploads are coming, they're coming. They are already filmed all the way through season 8. So those are going to be coming to YouTube. Just letting you know that if you want to get ahead of the gun before I get those edited, then please consider joining Patreon. You'll be able to get to see those or our uncut reactions in their entirety. But those are on the way. You don't have to worry about whether those are coming or not. However, I do have more content out than just Game of Thrones. So what you've been seeing over the past couple of weeks is I've had to get a lot of things out of the back catalog that I've been working on, especially today. There's a video too that I've already mentioned one giveaway. There's another giveaway that I have specifically for a video today. So if y'all are tapped into the live stream, y'all are going to get the heads up about that because y'all were here and I'm telling you exactly what it is. I have a video coming out today. This one has been in the vault. So when people be like, hey, bro, why you filming new stuff? You need to film Game of Thrones. Some of this stuff was filmed, listen to me, way before I even filmed Game of Thrones. Like way before, like so far back that like in the video I'm dropping today, Andre's in that video. That's how far back these videos have been filmed. I'm about to drop a video today that Andre's been in. And I know some people are like, bro, these are going to get you more views. And this. I already told y'all the goal on this channel is not to stack views up. Views will come and go. It's the relationship and the community that is more important to me about building. Now, I understand people are going to like certain shows. They're going to be here for certain shows. They're going to be gone for certain shows and movies. However, my goal is to watch certain things. And as we get into it, you may get into it or we have conversations about it. I mean, there may be some stuff on the channel that is not my favorite, but I'm going to check it out because y'all recommended it to me. And just don't let it be too crazy. All right. Not too crazy. All right. Miss Anomia. Appreciate you so much for that super chat. If we hit that goal of 10, man, you're going to be entered in to win a free month's access on Patreon. So appreciate you so much for that love. Let's talk about, so we talked about Game of Thrones. So the cat's out the bag. If you have not known, the cat is out the bag. Now, I'm still going to address my premieres and live streams the same way. So if I'm dropping, so right now, the last video as of the time of this live stream that I've dropped on YouTube is Game of Thrones reaction 7x2. Now, when I'm on those premieres and or live reactions, I'm only going to talk about subject matter that is up to that episode in case other people that are tuned in are not caught up, just to make sure that I'm not spoiling other people for those particular videos. So if you see me, it's like, hey, bro, why you commenting about so-and-so like you don't know so-and-so happened? Because I'm only talking about things that are in correlation to that episode in past. All right. It's not that your boy being fake. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not spoiling things for other people. Because honestly, y'all have done such a great job for me. I know oftentimes in that series, people are like, bro, you've seen this before. No, I have not. I have not seen this before. DJ, no music. You just bring up a good point. Katie Cat, what's going on? You just bring up a good point, and we're going to talk about the comment that you just wrote. But yeah, so if y'all are curious about how that is going to go, that's how the format of that stuff is going to go. So my original goal was to get all our Game of Thrones and stuff out before the end of this year. I don't think that is going to happen. I think I might be able to get a couple more, at least one more episode in before the end of this year. But all of season 7 and season 8, I don't think I'll be able to. I just got so many edits I got to get through. It's not looking like that's going to happen. Now, I want to switch over and talk about what the next couple of shows are going to be. Now, I pretty much dropped a lot of shows to prioritize doing Game of Thrones during this time. That included solo shows. So for those of y'all who've been tuned into the channel, I was doing The Last of Us. I was doing Attack on Titan. I was doing The Expanse. I was doing Silo. There were so many other shows that Abbott Elementary. There are so many other shows, whether they be group or solo, that I was doing that I kind of put on pause to do that because, you know, a lot of y'all were tuned into that and it was fun. But the other shows I did enjoy as well. I might work on this year doing a better job of because I pretty much touch I touch every single edit that comes across this channel, period. Just for quality reasons and other things. I may start to take I may have to switch that up just to get more things out. And I, you know, new levels, new things, like the things, you know, I was doing before. You know, we got more people on the channel now. I mean, golly, you know what I'm saying? All the love in the world. Like y'all see, you know, we had a fun time during the 24-hour stream. That was a grind. And now that we've got to this point, the things that got me to 100K can't necessarily, you know, keep everybody satisfied at 100K. So I understand that, and I understand y'all want more content, and I'm going to do my best within reason, you know what I'm saying, without, you know what I'm saying, going crazy to make sure that we can get a lot of stuff out. Christopher Scott, what's going on? Somebody says consider Assassination Classroom. Somebody says Mean Girls. Tremaine Warmer. I did watch Mean Girls. I don't know if you were just saying that to say like it's already out, but I did watch Mean Girls. That reaction is up on the channel. That was a lot of fun. At first I thought it was a chick flick, but it was still a chick flick, but I actually enjoyed it a lot more than I thought it was. And that was the original, not the old one. Now going back to what I talked about the show. So there has been an influx of people who have requested a couple shows in particular. Now, there has been a lot of things, but the ones in particular that have been requested, I've seen frequently in the comments, on Patreon, on Discord, in my DMs, all of that has been The Walking Dead and Breaking Bad. And I know some of y'all are like, well, hold on, what's going on with Stranger Things? Stranger Things is still going to continue. All right. I'm still going to make sure that we do Stranger Things. There's a couple shows that I definitely want to make sure that I get as group reactions, just because, you know, it's fun to have conversation and things like that with my co-hosts. So what I mean by those two shows is there's a couple things. There's good and bad news. Good news is I've heard y'all. And the other good news is I've started on both of those shows. So for those of y'all who are on Patreon, both of those shows are currently being uploaded to the channel. Now there's currently more Walking Dead right now than Breaking Bad. But both of those shows are going on the channel. They're both on Patreon right now. However, those are most likely not going to drop on YouTube until the new year. All right. I'm probably not going to drop any of those till the new year. Maybe it could be as soon as January 1st. It could be mid-January. I'm not sure, but I just want you to know that those are going to come. I'm most likely going to overlap that with the ending of Game of Thrones, most likely. So y'all don't hold me too tight to that, but know that they've been recorded. So I know a lot of people are super excited about that. I am as well. Some people bring up some other good shows. So Ramon says, what about Vikings? Got a lot of questions about Vikings. I've heard a lot about that one. That one is on the radar. That one is on the radar. Somebody says Succession. Heard a lot about that one as well. That one is also on the radar. I mean, Wheel of Time, of course. Dawson Cole, that goes without saying. You know what I'm saying? That goes without saying. And we're going to talk about Wheel of Time too. We're going to talk about Wheel of Time as well. I got you, Tremaine. You were saying because it already did. Kane also says From is another good show. Another one that's on Patreon. Right now, it's a lot of y'all are recommending some things. And I don't realize if y'all know how much I hear y'all. You know what I'm saying? I be hearing y'all. So From it's actually been recorded. I only have a couple episodes of those in, but those are going to be recorded as well. Inside the Multiverse says, question, any chance of getting MCU reactions? So that is a great question. Also, quick note, if anybody is a Patreon member and wants to ask certain questions live, you don't have to be on video or anything like that, but if you want to do like a live call in, then hit the Discord, hit me on the VIP chat that we're in, and feel free to, we can come in and talk that way. You might see a little delay between YouTube, Twitch, and or what you hear, but hit that and I can probably get your questions live, and we even get audio for some of the members who are tuning in if anybody's interested. So my first MCU one was, don't make me get in trouble with this one because there's DC. Hold on. No, I messed this up. Yeah. Deadpool, right? Golly, hold on. Yeah. I did Deadpool. I did Deadpool, and I started that one because I planned on doing. Appreciate that subscription, Songbird Gina. I did Deadpool, and I wanted to do that because I wanted to catch all the way up to doing Deadpool versus Wolverine. And then when I started that, I realized that me and Brandon also watched the first X-Men movie. So I think they were telling me that realistically, I'm going to have to watch one more Deadpool movie and maybe one or two more Wolverine movies. And then I can get to Deadpool versus Wolverine if I want to be able to understand everything in context. So the MCU stuff is coming. I have not forgotten about that. That is still on the radar. Good question. So we talked a little bit about that. The movie Glory is my favorite. So good. Nameless. I'm not sure which movie that is, but when I was growing up, one of my favorite movies ever was this basketball movie called Glory Road. Every time they played this scene where the coach stepped on this the hardwood floor and they had the bro, I had like the goosebumps. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Your boy was like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how, but I'm making it to the league. Lo and behold, that didn't happen, but you know what I'm saying? You know, there's other leagues, I guess. But it was fun, though. I got that, and I used to just rewind that scene over and over. DJ said, is Brandon going to be on Breaking Bad? Yep, he'll be on Breaking Bad. I'm going to have him on some stuff, carry on some stuff. It just is all about schedule. I mean, they got other things that they got to do as well, so want to be respectful of that, and at the same time, making sure that the channel still is moving forward. But yes, so he is going to be on Breaking Bad. Steffi said I was going to suggest Glory Road. Oh, you didn't have to suggest it to me. That's already one of my faves. What's up, Alvarez? Alvarez, speaking of which, we supposed to be hooping, and I forgot about that. There might be there's this hoop session that they've been telling me about on Sundays. I might have to tell you about that. I can't tell you about it over the online though, just because of safety reasons, things like that nature. But yeah, have you heard of the Money Heist? Yes, I've heard of the Money Heist, but have not seen it. Songbird Gina asked me, have I seen Marvel Agents of the S.H.I.E.L.D. show or Teen Wolf? I have not seen either of those, but I have heard those recommended a few times. So it's potential that those could be on the radar. Those could be on the radar. Katie Cat says, I started iZombie. Yes. So another way to kind of go up the poll as far as certain things are going in our prioritization is going to be Patreon. So started iZombie the other day, watched the very first episode. It was good. It was good. Like a little old school humor and cinematography, but I enjoyed it a lot. I really enjoyed it a lot. I'm not sure when those are going to be coming to Patreon or not Patreon. I'm not sure when those are going to be coming to YouTube just yet, but I enjoyed that. I definitely want to get more in the bank before I get that in there. 1 second, Charles. I got somebody calling me. 1 second. But y'all go ahead and send in more questions and I'll get to them as soon as I look up. Okay. All right. Let's see what else I'm missing. Because I think now that we've answered some of you all's questions, I think I may start hopping over to YouTube and checking out that. Veronica G says, will you watch the new Dexter series? I think I will, because I think that's predicated off of Dexter before he got his first kill, right? So and I keep it a being with y'all. So Dexter, I watched that series, or at least a couple seasons of that series, years ago. I want to say maybe 9 years ago, I watched that series. So I know the premise of it, all the particular storylines I don't remember. So that'll be a cool one. And the new Dexter stuff I have not seen. So that'll be cool. That'll be cool to watch. Amanda says, how do I feel about animated shows like Arcane, Avatar, The Last Airbender? I love them. I just only have 24 hours in a day and I can only do so many shows at a time and edit them. But I love them and I want to get to those as well, especially Arcane season 2. A lot of people were saying it was fire. So I think sometimes y'all think like, man, he doing this and he don't want to do this. Like, nah, I really want to do those other shows. I got the same 24 y'all got, man. You know what I'm saying? Will y'all be doing book club tomorrow or skipping for the holidays? Remember music, good question. If any of my mods are on, please don't let me lie to y'all, but I believe that we're like, this week is like chill. Like there's not much on the agenda as far as scheduled things that we're going to have. So I do not believe book club will be taking place. For those y'all tuning in live and don't know what book club is, if you join our Discord, we read a book each month that we tap into, and it'll be fun for y'all to hop in if y'all want to. I think the next books that's coming up that we're going to be doing in preparation for Wheel of Time is going to be the second book in Wheel of Time. And I'm not yet sure whether I'm going to live stream those discussions here on YouTube or if I'm going to record those and then edit them, then put it out. We'll see. Whatever makes the most sense. But that's what we're gonna be doing. Alvarez, appreciate you for stopping through, man. Hope to hear from you soon. But yeah, so good question about the book club stuff. Let's hop into like a little review, man. Let's hop into a little review, because one of the things that I do is like I create content in this form, but I try not to, just blindly create. Obviously, there are certain things we want to do, but then obviously there's certain things that you're realistic about and you see what works for you and you keep going from there. So one of the things that I'll pull up is like some of the most popular videos, and a lot of them have come from this past year. So that's why I say 2024 has been a fun year, and the support that y'all have shown has been like through the roof. Funny thing about this video, and it is what it is. Like if y'all get in the comments, like when people be writing crazy stuff in the comments, like I reply back. Like I never am gonna say anything that's like too crazy, but I always reply back. I remember when I first posted this video to this breakdancing reaction, and somebody was like, I'm paraphrasing, they're like, bro, we don't want to see that, bro. Like, upload Game of Thrones, you tripping. Don't nobody want to see nothing else you got but the Game of Thrones video. And then like literally, like he was like, yeah, this video ain't even got like 100 views or whatever the case might be. And then literally like a couple of hours later, I commented back. I was like, hey, what was you talking about, my boy? You know what I'm saying? Now, what was you talking about? what was all that? What was all that you were saying? So I only say that to say I understand that there's certain shows that we're gonna do. I got a comment just came in. So I'm listening to a chat that just came in. All right, I was pausing because I just got a super sweet super chat that just came in. So let me read that. Comes from BG. Says, Mary Xmas Addison, been a rough 2024 for me, losing my stepdad to cancer and having relationships problems with my girl recently. You and this channel have helped tremendously. Here's to prosperous 2025 for you and yours. God bless, brother. Appreciate you so much for the love. Now, I understand a lot of things in life happen, and one of the things that y'all have really helped me understand this year is like the fact that like when you're with good company, like certain things can change your mood. So like I love to hear like when people come to the channel and say they've been having a rough day, and knowing that we can kind of help get you up out of that. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it's not one-sided. It's not one-sided. It's not one-sided at all. Like, to keep it a bean, like it'd be long days for your boy sometimes too. Coming on here, dropping a video, hearing that y'all enjoying it, hearing some of y'all thought processes about it. Like it helps, it helps me out too. It's a lot of fun. Now, obviously there is a safety thing with, making sure that you're not fully living online. That's the only source of, your strength and things of that nature. But at the same time, bro, like I'm not negating the fact that, as much as y'all say that, I provide a good time for y'all and a heartwarming time for y'all, bro, y'all do that times 10 for me. So BG, I appreciate you for sharing that note. And it means a lot, man. It means a lot. I've seen you come through quite a few videos, dropping quite a bit of love. So thank you so much for that. Appreciate you. Let me go. What was I talking about? Oh, we were talking about videos. All right. So we talked about the breakdancing one. And I say that to say, as the year continue, or as this year ends, going into next year, expect me to do a lot more content that is like not a part of a series, whether that be movie or TV. Like certain things may come up and I just want to hop on and, give some thoughts about it. Some of them may be humorous. Some may be serious. I know a lot of times people say like you should niche down your channel. So even if y'all go to the live section, like y'all see that I play certain games sometimes. We've done some music, some political related things. And I understand why people say that, but I think it's less about being about one genre of content to react to, and more so about the thoughts on the channel in general about different things. So we'll see though. I understand the reasons for doing both of those. But now let's get into it. So Harry Potter, this was a pretty big one for us this year. This was, and it's crazy. I'm getting a message about this too. I'm getting a message about this one too. So Just Juice, appreciate you, Just Juice, coming through with that love, man. Appreciate you, Just Juice. Thank you so much. Mr. Noya says again, found your channel because of the Harry Potter watch and stayed for the community. Merry Xmas and Happy New Year. So thank you so much. And then we got another one. I didn't even get to finish it yet. But Akiva says, love the channel. Found you from Wheel of Time and been tapped in since. Would love for you guys to add the leftovers to the watch list. Would produce good combos. That is, appreciate you so much for that. Appreciate you so much for that super chat. Yeah. So this is the thing. One of my favorite part about shows is not just like if a show looks good or is good. For reaction purposes, I like shows kind of like what Akiva just said that produce good conversations. That is why you will see me do certain solo reactions, just because things have been kicked off. I mean, a large part of it is, you know, my boy Dre, he died 2 years ago. It's crazy to think that's 2 years ago. And so a lot of the stuff that I started with him is kind of like I had to continue since he's not there with me. And for those y'all tapped in about Dre, I have another video dropping today with Dre in it. This is from the vault. So imagine opening a vault, going into another vault and reaching back into a vault. It's in the vault. It is a long form discussion that we had about things that we would like to see in Squid Game season 2. Now, unfortunately, he's not here to experience that with me. And I will be tapped into that tomorrow, but today I'll be dropping that video. But some of the stuff is going to come from the vault. But going back to the Harry Potter, this was a pretty big one. This was a pretty big one. It was a lot of fun. It created a lot of good conversations because it was me and Brennan's first time seeing it. So that was a lot of fun. Of course, we got nicknames for people. So going off to Harry Potter, we'll go to some of the top comments on that one as well. Good and bad. We had Blazing Saddles. We watched Blazing Saddles too. The funny thing about this one is like, people are like, hey, y'all need to get a sense of humor. Like for those of y'all who are familiar with this channel, like for those of y'all who are tapped into this channel consistently and have seen us, we need a sense of humor. I just want to know, out of all people in this world, me, Brandon, anybody that I typically bring on the channel, we need to get a sense of humor. So I don't know what it was. Now, this film in particular is it's an interesting one. I'll say this. I don't know if you can. I think the thing that kind of shook me the most with this one is it's super funny. Like it is hilarious, but it's like, oh snap. I don't think you can make a film like that today. And some people are like, well, that's the point. He wanted, but it was interesting. I enjoyed it. I don't know why people did not think we enjoyed that film. Another fun one was the Twilight series. Bruh, that one had us rolling. It was funny for so many different reasons. So Smile Keita 13 says, thanks for all your hard work. I appreciate you. Smile Keita. What's up, Juice? My fault, Juice, if I missed you in the chat. I think he was on the Discord side. Sorry. But yeah, remember if anybody's on Patreon or one of the YouTube members and wants to come onto the Discord side to ask a question live, I have that available for you. You might have to just mute audio on YouTube and or Twitch so that it's not a lag or a delay. But now that we mentioned some of these, I'm going to start at random clicking on some of these videos, looking at some of the top comments. The reason I want to do this is because I had a goal at the beginning to respond to every single comment that came through, but now there are so many comments that are coming through that it is honestly getting a little hard to respond to everything. So let's just take a look at a few at random and I will respond to some of those live. All right. Let's go. Let's just click on. Yeah, sorry. I've got all these tabs up here because I started just clicking on stuff. Somebody said, what's dead is dead as a mud, had me rolling. So this is a Game of Thrones 6x2. And for those of y'all who don't know, there's a quote that says, what's dead may never die, or something. And I think Brandon flipped it. But I guess one of the top comments on that is, for those of y'all who watch Game of Thrones, no spoilers, but they quote unquote, right? They quote unquote killed the main character again. And I was not having it. For those y'all tapped into Game of Thrones, I was not having it. I didn't believe it from the jump. You can go back and see my disposition. If you see when Rob got killed and then you see when they did what they did to Jon Snow, y'all gonna see me like the first one. Now Rob, that one shook me. But Jon, when I was like, hold on, heck nah, I'm not going. Ain't no way I'm not going. So when I say they not gonna rob us again, that's a double entendre. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna rob us. They ain't gonna take Jon from us, and they ain't gonna, do him like they did Rob. So that's exactly what I meant by that one. That was funny to me. Dribble that man. I'll be putting in my 2 weeks tomorrow. I'm not sure what that is in regards to. I got a timestamp to see what that's in regards to see. Somebody also says Anthony Aggins. I'm gonna go ahead and like that one and heart that one. Always a pleasure to watch with these guys. Appreciate you. All right, let's move on to another video. What an interesting what an interesting screenshot for me to pull up on. Let's see what some of the top comments on this ones are. All right, now every time y'all hear me pause, it's because a comment just came in. Let me address this one. It says from Sky Blue Sydney says, is there any shows or movies you reacted to that made me think, why haven't I seen this before? Absolutely. I mean, we can go off the top right with it right now. Harry Potter. Game of Thrones kinda, but like I was an adult when that was coming out, so I actually made a conscious decision like to not watch that. Had it not been for y'all, I probably wouldn't have watched it. That one for sure. Let me go back to the channel to see off the top of the head if there's another one. If there's another one that I could say that to. Lord of the Rings, but I feel like I'd never watched the Lord of the Rings because I looked at the time frame and I was like, man, that was long. That was just long. I think Harry Potter might be the biggest one, I would say, for right now. But great question. Harry Potter might be the biggest one. That is like, oh my goodness, why didn't I watch this sooner? That might be the biggest one. Great question. All right, let's move on to a few more of these comments on the videos. To address some of these. Let's see what one of the top ones is. We got a few Game of Thrones was in the queue. This one comes from Gene Beam 3173, said there's something so sweet about Samuel's mom referring to him as a scholar. Sad thing is Sam's father is so crazy and backwards that he was angry because Sam was teaching his mom to read. Interesting. And some of these I'm reading without even remembering all the full details of every single episode. But interesting comment there. It's been a while since. Let's find another one. Oh, another one. So for those y'all, like, I do react to things outside of Game of Thrones type things. So I watch Inside Out. Also Wild Robot. This was a good one. This one comes from Kimber Love Adams. Fink thought she was going to tell him she loved him. When he realized she was talking about Bright Bill, he left. That is an interesting. Oh, hold on. Interesting. So that was kind of like you're heartbroken because you expected something else to be said and you hear it said about somebody else. So for context, Wild Robot is I think a Pixar animation film. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. And there's a fox in there who's kind of on the edge, a little cutthroat. And there was a scene between him and the mom robot where he I'm pausing because I got another comment in. Appreciate you. I'm about to address that comment in a second. But so for Fink and the robot, there was a scene where Bright Bill was left and they were talking about love and things of that nature. I thought that the fox just didn't want to get into that mushy gushy stuff because they didn't feel like they could be loved or wanted to love or the experience of family. I thought that might have been it, but you talking about it from the perspective of it might have been hopeful that the robot would have told the fox that she loved him. And that could have been like the pushing point that, fully like internally, emotionally, like built him up is interesting. I did not think about that. Now, let me get back to the super chat real quick. Sorry. Frank B, appreciate you so much, man. Appreciate you so much. Hopefully you get an opportunity to kick it with family and friends. Says, happy holidays, y'all. Been with y'all since before Wheel of Time. Ooh, hey, Frank. Have you been with us since Squid Game? You know what I'm talking about, Frank? I appreciate you. Love what you're doing, how you young brothers move. Keep bringing it. Be blessed, stay safe above all else, and have fun. Appreciate you, Frank. How much of a super chat will it take for you and Brandon to watch Hamilton? Just Juice, you are hilarious. You are hilarious. So I'm going to tell you this. The mods on the channel have been going hard for us to watch that. I'm going to be honest with you. I'll watch it. Brandon does not want to watch any musicals. So I might have to either grab Cariana. I don't know if Cariana's already seen it. I'm going to make it happen, whether it might have to be solo. It might have to be, B, he's not really into musicals and things of that nature. So like I said, with the channel, I have a lot of fun, but I don't want people to get into mode of like, they're not looking forward to it. So I definitely want to keep people, in their element and things of that nature. Now, obviously, there are certain things that are going to be more uncomfortable than others just because of what may be occurring, which makes for good conversations. I wouldn't say on the channel that I only watch things that I like. That's not, or things that I think I would like. Let me phrase it that way. But Hamilton could be coming sooner than later. You know what I'm saying? Hamilton could be coming sooner than later. Dana says she does not believe Cariana has not seen Hamilton. I'm in the same boat. Cariana watches a lot. She's seen a lot. Showtime Reezy says, when are y'all reacting to more Star Wars? Excellent question. So I have another one in the queue. So that was the 5th movie. So 4th, which is New Hope. On the 5th movie, it'll actually have me, Brandon, and Cariana on that one. And then on the other ones, it may be a duo. I don't know. Those may be go back to a duo again. I'm not sure just yet, but those will honestly have to wait till after the new year. So for one, I got some people are out. And Brandon, I think he'll be gone all the way out past the new year. So there's other things that we may tap into before that. And I got a back catalog of stuff to get edited. But more Star Wars is on the way. I don't want people to think we're just gonna do that one and just give up on it. So great question. Thank you. I'm listening to the
guys. 200K coming soon. Beaming face with smiling eyes.
All right, so this one comes from Beautiful Sunshine. Man, Beautiful Sunshine, man, love you, man. Appreciate you so much. Beautiful Sunshine, for those of y'all don't know, on the Discord, I have something called Monday Movie Nights. I can always count on her to put that pressure on me to make sure that we end up watching the movie. Because of the pressure from all sides, you got to do this show, you got to do this, or get this done, or get this done, get this done. I can always count on Beautiful Sunshine every Monday to be like, I know you're not finna skip on a movie Monday night tonight. So I say that being that we kind of did skip out on this Monday, but we did watch something else that was fun. So shout out Beautiful Sunshine. He said this year's coming to an end, and one of the best things I did this year was join your channel. It's been so much fun. Love you guys. 200K coming soon. Hey, look. If 200K come, man, it'll be exciting. But listen, I don't want y'all to ever think that the amount of people on this channel is going to make me appreciate anybody less. So it could be 200K, it could be 200. The love that y'all shown, man, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. But yeah, the Beautiful Sunshine laughing because she knows she be putting that pressure on me. El Snoop said, been here since 19K. Ooh, what was we watching at 19K? I wonder if I could do a snapshot and see. But yeah, other thing I was telling y'all is Squid Game season 2 drops tomorrow. How many of y'all watching that? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm on that. I just want to let y'all know I'm on that tomorrow. It's gonna be a tough one. Because my boy passed, and man, we used to have back in the day. So for those of y'all who used to tune into the channel, I used to do 2 separate videos. I would have the reaction video, and then I would have a whole nother video allocated to just the discussion. I've since then have started condensing those down and making them all into one video. I don't know if I'll be able to do that now, just because I think these will most likely be solo, and then 2, yeah, like I said, Dre's gone. So Suki the Water, what's going on? Showtime Reezy said I'm definitely watching. Kitty Cat said this is such a wholesome and positive channel. I appreciate you, Kitty Cat. Like, I think the biggest thing is, and this comes up with Game of Thrones and a lot of different shows. So what y'all won't see on this channel is us like cussing and, acting a fool and stuff like that. Now, obviously there are certain shows where subject matter comes up and we will have to discuss certain things in the most appropriate way possible. So whether we have nicknames, whether we have whatever it is to address whatever situation is going on. So things will come up, especially in Game of Thrones. Like, y'all know in Game of Thrones, like it just be going there. So we might, that's why we have certain things called the sausage counter and the, different things like that. But yeah, one of the things is people say, oh, we adults, you have to talk in this adult. That doesn't mean that we have to be inappropriate though. So, or use profanity or things of that nature. So that's one of the things here, man. It's like, even if y'all join the server on Discord, like we're not cussing on there. We're not talking crazy. I think, and I think people oftentimes will think the opposite. I mean, they come across the channel and see the name Everyday Negroes. I think the assumption is, yeah, it's 2 black dudes. It's 2 black dudes or a black dude or black people on here just talking reckless. And that's not the case. That's not the case at all. We love to have a good time, without having it being like, crazy. You know what I'm saying? So And I think a lot of that is just a testament to like how we live outside of the channel as well. So I don't want y'all to think, oh, when they're in the channel, they're one way, and when they're off the channel, they're another. But yeah, so I appreciate y'all. Discord server links. Amanda said thank you because there's so many things I have to wait until my daughter sleep to watch. I feel you on that. Have y'all ever been pulling up something on the phone and then like you didn't even click it yet, and then somebody just bust out cussing or I don't know, or twerking or doing something or talking crazy, and it's like, oh, I don't really watch. Turn the volume down. If y'all ever on TikTok, bro, I hate when that does that. I hate when that does that. Alana, what's going on? Good, wholesome fun, man. That's what we're all about. We can have fun without going crazy. Somebody said Discord server, so I'll drop that in here. I might have to generate a new link though, y'all. So give me 1 second. I'm actually gonna drop this one in here, and if this one works, let me know. If it doesn't, I might have to drop another one. And then let me address a few more questions that I feel like I've missed. Wow, that is not what I needed to copy. 1 second, y'all. All right, I think I got it. Wow, no, I did not. Okay, this mud is tripping. Let me try this a new way. I think it's spazzing right now. I don't know if it's me or somebody else. I'm sorry about that. I think that guy is spazzing. I might have to look at that a little bit later. I don't know what's going on with that. Lily Kendrick, appreciate you so much for coming in with that love. Suki said, can I please get y'all to watch Blue Eye Samurai as a gift? I've been requesting this show for a minute. Yeah, is that an anime? What is it? Y'all ever watch What If by Marvel? New Ski 822? No, but I really want to watch that. I was actually just talking to, who was I talking to that about the other day? I was just talking to somebody about that the other day. It is slipping my mind. I was just talking to somebody about that the other day, and I really want to watch that. Really want to watch that. So that's on the agenda. Amanda said it's so good. Okay. No, I definitely want to check that out. Let me see what else. I know I told you we was going to talk about. So we talked about what's been happening this year, talk about things that are going to be happening next year. Oh, we were talking about more comments. I'm trying to see if there's any like, what's going on? Any like controversial ones. Wow. Controversial ones. All right, this is not a controversial one, but it's in regards to Harry Potter. And I see that it has quite a few people who feel the same way. Miss Shikatori, I butchered that name, said, oh my goodness, it hit me so hard when he said about Snape, somebody broke his heart. Is it a lot of people like by the end of the Harry Potter series who like, y'all legit love Snape for real? Talk to me. I was kind of like, I felt bad for him, but I wouldn't say that I just like fell in love with his character because he still felt like he was too dark to me. Am I tripping on that? Like, I respect him for some of the things that he did, but it was still like, but bro, I understand why things went the way they did, but it's some people who like, they was talking about Snape was an MVP. That's what they were talking about. Appreciate you, Dana. If that works on YouTube as well, let me know. Also, Dana, I just talked to Beth the other day, and she was talking about getting some stuff kicked off with the Wheel of Time stuff coming up soon. Let me read something. It says Showtime Region says, I know you and Brand play video games from time to time. I just think you'll like the Indiana Jones. Just started last night. It's more fun than I thought. Is that a new Indiana Jones or old one? And then two, I love video games. I enjoy them. I was actually supposed to be playing Red Dead Redemption right now instead of doing this stream, but Red Dead Redemption was uninstalled from my device, and I was like, I'm still finna kick it with my people. Somebody said Snape is the man. Somebody said Heart Snape. Also, by the way, we have, I know there was a timer on there, but we still met our goal, y'all. I ain't gonna do us like that. We still met our goal of, what is it? Hold on. Let me double check for our cap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We still. So Just Juice brings up a good question. So he asks, have I ever considered doing some type of Bible study via Discord? I know there's book club, etc., but this channel has made me want to reconnect with my faith and unsure where to start. Just Juice, that is a very, very important question, and I do not want you to think that I'm downplaying it. One of the things that's interesting, about it is you'll see us talking about faith and how we feel about certain things, and that may come out in how we react to certain things or discuss certain things. But just knowing that, like, we put this up here for entertainment versus if it was a channel predicated off of us doing like a preaching or sermon or things of that nature are two separate things. Man, you can definitely talk about that though. I don't know yet if that'll be on the EDN Discord, but I definitely have, like we do have Bible studies or live streams and things like that we do here locally. And if you want to be involved in any of that, definitely let me know. But I'm not sure yet if I will combine that in regards to the channel stuff. But I do take your request seriously. I don't want you to think that it's like, oh, we can only talk about game shit. No, y'all know when we had the post-show discussions, we be talking, y'all. we get into some serious subject matter when we have our post-show discussions. But I do think it is a line before we get into like fully going into the entire sermon versus, reacting to and having fun on the show. But y'all know, I'm always, represent God, man. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. I got a whole story on that too. With a major car wreck that I had years back. I actually talked about it on one of these live streams, but great question though. Great question. Somebody said, I'm House Slytherin. Snape is my favorite. That's crazy. We go from talking about Bible study to somebody shouting out Snape and talking about their House Slytherin. You see what I'm talking about, Just Juice? You see what I'm saying? You see how it'll be kind of difficult to be like, all right, let's talk about this. And then we're talking about, hey, shout out Snape and I'm a Slytherin. You see what I'm saying? But, that's the crazy part about it. What's up, Dana? Thank you for dropping that. Brother said, brother Blickadoo. But yeah, that's why like, and that's why I said it's funny because there's a separation. Because like one of the statements, Brandon, not me, but Brandon has the get back must be had, and it'll be like, how's the motto gonna be? How we gonna have get back must be had, and then go into a Bible study right after that when it says rendered not even to even. It's like, all right. Obviously, some of this is just for fun and it's just tongue in cheek. So I don't want to draw those two parallels as is to like, well, hold on. You said get back must be had on this episode. But then over here, you said forgive thine brother. And it's like, this, all right, y'all, it's just being funny and being, obviously, we don't want him to Ramsey that, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, good question, though. I told you, I'm whatever y'all throw at me, we're going to talk about it really and candidly. But yeah, so what else did I want to hit y'all with? What else did I want to talk about? Oh. Let's do another segment. One of my favorite things that we did on a 24-hour live stream. One of my favorite things that we did on the 24-hour live stream was the character chart, right? It was the character chart. Now, the top character chart is exactly that. I was determining, we were working out what the top characters were going to be that I liked. And I also want to involve you all as well. Brandon had his discussions in there as well. But this is what I realized about the top character thing. There was no metric. There was no rationale. There was no reason. We were just saying, oh, I like him. He's the best. So what me and some of the mods and some of the Discord community have come up with is a way that we can have a system for determining that. So it's just not, hey, well, bro, you said this, but then what about this person? Because it doesn't make sense. So what we've came up with is, let me share my screen real quick, a chart called the top character list criteria. Now, there's so many characters. I may even have y'all throw me some names so I can add to them right now. It's still in the works, but I'm going to start probably on a monthly basis dropping characters into this list. And then there's a scale. So we have our entertainment rating. Everything is 1 through 10. Entertaining, memorabilia, in real life encounters, relatability, complexity, character growth, loyalty, IQ, story impact, proper use of violence, hero to villain scale, drip, LOL. I think that's like how funny they are. Would you watch a spinoff, prequel, or sequel of that person? And if they are nickname worthy. So I think these are all fair things to rate people off of based about the things that we talk about the most on the channel. And this is going to help us formulate the top characters. Now, obviously, I'm going to have mine. Somebody said Blade is top 10. I'm going to have mine, and then I'm also going to add another list to where we have crowd voting in there. And then that way we can compare like how far off my ratings are versus like what a majority of y'all have as well. So I think this is going to be a fun thing that is going to get kicked off in 2025. And it'll help determine, based upon the things that we say we like, who is the top character. Now, there's a few other things to identify with this. The stipulation is it can only be from characters from shows that we've actually reacted to on the channel in our public videos on YouTube. That's it. So prime example, I'm gonna give you a prime example. I cannot rate Rick from Walking Dead right now because that's on Patreon and not on YouTube. But as long as he gets one video, of an episode or anything on the channel, then we can go ahead and rate him. Now, I know that is going to probably add another layer of complexity because it's like, well, you've only seen 2 episodes and you still got him listed at number 3, and you've watched 8 movies of Harry Potter and he's listed at number 10. We can get into those debates. Your next ex, interesting username, but you know, they've been telling me I can't talk for the longest because you know my nickname on here is the Everyday Negro. So hey, it's so funny. I'm gonna get to your super chat in a second, and thank you so much for that. It's so funny. Sometimes like I'll hop in certain people's live stream to show support or love, and I'm like, what's going on? So you know, what's going on? Or that was a good point. Just whatever random comment, they'll be like, Everyday, what's going on, Everyday? How you doing, Everyday? Thank you for stopping by. It's like citizens say every day, then they just like they get stuck on the get stuck on the one. I heard one dude say, "It's like, man, I don't want to every day. Well, I don't want to say the second part. I don't want to get my whole channel demonetized." It's like, brother, that's my whole channel name. That's my entire channel name. But yeah, that's funny. So let me go back to the comment says, speaking of Harry Potter, are you all gonna finish reacting to the last 2 Fantastic Beasts films? New to the channel, been binging though. Appreciate you. Your next ex. Yes, we are. I do not have a timetable just yet, but we are going to be reacting to the was it Scamander? What is it? New Scamander, something like that. I do want to continue to see how that journey goes. And matter of fact, that is an interesting one. He is like the most interesting main character I've ever seen because it's like he's cool, but I don't really know if like, oh, it's hard to explain, bro. It's hard to explain. Like he's cool, but it's like at the same time, why are you the main character? But it's cool to see somebody like him as a main character. It's so different. It's so different. But yeah, we will be. Thank you. Elias says, yo, happy I found y'all. Much love from Finland. Appreciate you. Dana says, tell people you can just call him EDN. You know what, Dana? I even made a whole song to let people know that. The end of my whole song says, everyday niggas, if you don't like it, just say EDN. Somebody the other day was like, hey, bro, can you send me that whole song, bro? Upload the whole song to the channel. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I just recorded enough to have a little intro, outro, and that's about it. I ain't even finished the whole song. So I'm waiting on the whole song too. All I got is that little bridge chorus, whatever that is. I ain't finished it either. Well, maybe one of these days I will. That's another thing in 2025 I do want to do is have more custom song intros. We play with it from time to time. Like I made one for Joffrey and things of that nature. So there'll be more. Suki says, loving the outro. Appreciate it. And I haven't changed it, but just because, you know, a lot of times like that ba-da-ba-ba-ba or O'Reilly's. What's another one, y'all? It's not good. It's great. What's another one, y'all? Give me a whole bunch of key intros. It's like once you hear it, you know what it is. What's another one? I know y'all got another one up y'all sleeves. Taste the Rainbow. What's another one, y'all? What's another jingle? But y'all know all the jingles. So it's like I kept it there for a while just so it's like, you know, when the video comes to the end, y'all kind of know what to expect. And oftentimes I'll trick y'all. I'll switch it up. Like a good neighbor. State Farmers. There you go, Christina. There you go. Inside the multiverse says you catching yourself singing that from time to time. I appreciate you. At BK, have it your way. You said JG Wentworth. What is JG Wentworth? What is JG Wentworth? I'm drawing a blank. Amanda said, are you an editor and media work? You're good at editing these reactions. Amanda, great question. I love having this conversation. The funniest thing about this channel is I feel like I'm not even really editing for real. So I'm going to tell you. So my background when it comes to video and stuff, like I used to film a whole bunch of weddings, corporate videos, like sports, short film related stuff. I used to do a lot of, help live stream, set up that type of stuff for church. So that's where a lot of, when I was in college, I used to work for the PR marketing department, different things like that. So that's where a lot of the video type skill comes from. So when I do this reaction, it's like, I don't really feel like I'm editing. I feel like I'm playing, I feel like I'm messing around playing and having fun more so. Let me play this right here for y'all.
You all react to more content. You all make me feel like I'm at home and I have a great time watching. Thank you again and have a blessed day. Parting face, parting face, parting face.
Appreciate you naturally, and thank you so much for that. Hopefully that the microphone didn't peek out. Hopefully, could y'all hear that? I know that was kind of like a bootleg way of me doing it, but I hope you heard that. But yeah, so that's where a lot of my background for that stuff comes from. And actually what I'm slowly but surely doing, like I'll take certain requests, but I'm actually trying to slow down on a little bit of that and put more attention and focus into the channel, and then take on projects that I really kind of want to get to. But naturally, Ant, appreciate you so much for that love. Appreciate you so much for that love. Let me answer this question. I'm gonna have to take the profanity out. But Rob the Man says, hey, I got a question. Where in a hot place is the Kingdom Hearts gameplay? Because doggone it, I ain't know it was more fans. Rob, I reacted to the whole trailer and I actually forgot to follow up with that. So that's on me. That's on me. I didn't know. See, that's the hardest part. My biggest dilemma right now is I'm trying to assess whether or not, and y'all can weigh in on this. I want to hear y'all's opinion. I'm trying to assess whether or not I need to detach my gaming from this channel. I really do not want to create another channel, y'all. I don't, but I understand why people do it, but it's like, I don't want to, but I know from my audience base, if you only wanted to see gaming versus you only wanted to see reactions, I understand why people do that. I understand why they do, but it's like, I don't want to do that. Suki the Water says the channel is the best kept secret on YouTube. That's love. I appreciate you for that. Charlotte Droplet says 877 cash now. L Snoop says, Addison, you got super chat and Kermit the Frog voice. There was. Man, I gotta go back and configure it. But nah, I like my little Kermit super chat voice, bro. I like that. Yeah, let me think about that one. Oh, by the way, for those of y'all tuned in, do your boy a favor and drop a like on the video. Drop a like on the video if y'all enjoying this and want to see more content. And also feel like this would be good updates for other people, man. Drop a like on the video. It helps kind of push the video out to other people. Kevin Gertian says, can't wait for Wheel of Time season 3. Yes. Me as well. Cool thing about that, just had Brother Matt from the Dusty Wheel came on to a quick little impromptu live stream I had the other day. Him and also Dana. Don't let me miss the name. I have to shout my boy out too. Dana, what is the gentleman's name? It's right at the tip of my tongue. It's right at the tip of my tongue. I'm about to say it because I want to shout out all the, one second. I'm not gonna not shout my boy out for coming through. And we're gonna talk about this a little bit more. Dana, I know he pulled up to the chat with me and talked about the trailer. Where is it at, y'all? I gotta find it. I think it is. Where is it at? Oh, Malkier Talks. That's who it is. Malkier Talks. Sorry. I don't know why I spazzed on that name for a minute. Malkier Talks. So both of them came up to chat with me a little bit about Wheel of Time. So definitely excited about doing more things for that. And like I said, to kick that off, we're going to be reading the second book in preparation for the third season. No, we're going to be reading the third or fourth. No, second book in preparation for the third season. Yes. Yeah. Christopher Scott said, will I finish Jujutsu Kaisen? Christopher, I'm going to be honest with you. I will. There's a few. between Jujutsu Kaisen, Wednesday Addams, it was a few of the shows me and Dre did. I'm almost wondering if I just need to restart them. I'm not going to delete the old videos. I'm just wondering if I need to restart them and kick them back off. One, because it's been a while. And then two, because it's like certain ongoing discussion and conversation pieces that I feel like, and then two, because they're old, they're way older. So I wonder if I need to restart them and then do them again. That is the only thing I'm wondering about that. But I do want to finish Jujutsu Kaisen. I do want to finish that. Dana says, I feel your pain, but I predict a gaming channel in your future. It's not that I don't want to do it. It's just that realistically, and this goes for Group. Appreciate you for joining the membership. Appreciate you, Group. The only thing about that is, and this is going to be something that's coming to in 2025 for anybody who wants to work on content creation. I know what it's like to start on the content creation journey and like people don't want to share information with you. They, go get a camera film, just start. Like that's right. But it's like, I want to know that deeper stuff. In 2025, for any other people that are interested in creating content, I'm going to be collaborating with another young lady in the Discord server. We're going to be going through that, you know what I'm saying, from start to finish. And one of the big goals in that is like, we want y'all to get out there and start creating stuff. And then realistically, we're going to be supporting too. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to check out the videos. I'm going to check out y'all stuff. Same way y'all do with everybody else who's a part of that group. Going to give realistic opinions, a realistic feedback on it. Now, obviously, don't go on somebody's video like, hey, I'm here. This whole thing just sucks. Like, come on, don't be a jerk about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're gonna start up that whole thing. So like I said, for those of y'all who are interested, I know I went on a spinoff. For those of y'all who are interested, what's up, LK Reactions? We're gonna have a whole group dedicated to that. We're gonna talk about editing. We're gonna talk about marketing. We're gonna talk about graphic designs. We're gonna talk about trends. We're gonna talk about comments, feedback, analytics, sponsorships. We're gonna talk about the whole 9 yards. For people who are interested in that, stay tapped in. That's not gonna start till after January, but it's gonna be fun. And even if people just want to kind of learn, and the biggest part about that is so many people who like gatekeep the information. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. There's certain things, and because of the time that goes into it, that it may have to be. I'm not even gonna say it's gonna be any compensation or anything like that just yet. I don't know. It's going to initially start out as we're going in and we're gonna try to build a community, because the only thing about it is, and this is gonna go into my next point, the collaboration aspect of this is super important to me. Before Dre passed, I told him, I was like, one of the things I want to do this year, and he talked about too, is like, we got to reach out and start collaborating with a few other people about doing certain things, because it's not all about us. It's not only about us. Oftentimes people will come to our channel and it's like, hey, we came over here because so-and-so said y'all were dope, and we took their recommendation from it and we came with it. That was one of the biggest things that, oftentimes people don't think that word of mouth works on YouTube. It does. It just has to come from a respectable source. So that's why, like, when you see me shout out Dusty Wheel or shout out Centel or shout out other people like that, these are all people who have platforms on YouTube and have told other people like, hey, you should go check them out. So like, it's one of those things that I would be doing a disservice if we didn't also pay it back the other way. So that is one of the things that's super important to me. Because I remember the days starting off recording a reaction, making a video. Man, got 2 subscribers on that, 5 subscribers on that, dropping the video. Man, that thing be at 0 for like 3-4 hours, and then finally I go in and watch it just to make sure ain't nothing too wrong with the video that people wouldn't want to watch it. I understand how all of that is. We can talk through all of that. I want to be realistic. I don't want anybody thinking like you gonna go from 0 to 1 million subscribers in a week. You may. I don't know. You might be able to, but giving y'all a quick tip real quick. I was working with somebody a while ago, and their main prerogative, let me see this. The Time Travelers guy said, can you guys mentor or pay for class? This is what I'll say. I'm definitely down for that. But I would say hop into the community class that we're going to be having in January 1st. See if you like that. And if you want more stuff outside of that, then we can talk about the mentorship and the, you know, consulting thing and things of that nature. Hop into that first. See if you get all that you need out of that before, you know what I'm saying, I put a $sign on it. That's what I'm going to say with all due respect. But yeah, so I was talking with this person, a client a while back, and their whole goal was to go viral. And my thing is like, for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you why I say this. People are like, oh, we gotta go viral with this. Oh, this gotta go viral. We gotta go viral. It's like, why? Why is that the goal? The goal should be to like make good content, and if people like it, you can kind of move forward from that. Because key tip, I'm gonna tell you, it makes no sense for your first videos to be viral. I'm gonna tell you why. You have a crazy amount of pressure on you from the jump. Imagine your first video drop, you get millions of views on it. And then your next videos don't hit anywhere close to that. And then furthermore, you have videos that you drop after that, that, you know, are trying to prioritize, trying to do the same thing as that. And on top of the fact that once you have one video, it's good to sometimes have other videos to push them to. And if you only got one viral video, they have nothing else to kind of go and watch. So after they watch that video, they're going to be gone. So, what's up, Nia Moon? But yeah, we'll talk about that. Let me not give y'all all of that stuff just yet. Let me holler out a few super chats real quick. Chameleonaire says the EDN family has brought so much joy and light into my life. That was much needed this year. It is a momentous thing y'all have done creating EDN. You have blessed my heart truly. Thanks you. I know you meant thank you. Chameleonaire, appreciate you so much. Always stopping through showing love. Always stopping through showing positivity, giving good feedback. I appreciate you for that, Chameleonaire. And like I said earlier, as much as y'all say we have brought joy and love into your life, y'all have done that for us tenfold. You've done that for me tenfold. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you because there was a point at this time, like I didn't think where the channel is now, I didn't think it was going to be. And then there was a point in time where I didn't even know whether or not it was going to be beneficial to keep going with the channel because I lost a pivotal member of my team to a tragic car accident. So if anybody wants to know about that, I think somebody said, Texas Kitten asked respectfully, what is the Dre lore? I started this channel with Harry Potter and have been jumping around, but notice different co-hosts in earlier vids. Y'all love y'all stuff. Merry Xmas. So I have a video dropping today that actually I recorded with Andre right after we watched Squid Game season 1. This is how old this video is. And I wanted to do more stuff to it. I wanted us to have a different discussion and I wanted the video to be better. We were just kind of like free flow talking and giving our thoughts out, you know, and I wanted it to be better. And then he passed. So there was another video we worked on, which is a dance video. And we filmed a behind the scenes video of it to know how we're going to do the movements and things of that nature. And just to see how the music would flow with it. Never got to film the actual video, which was going to have a higher production value. I just went outside real quick, the camera filmed something. It was like, all right, it was just a test video. So there's that one. I have a few other videos with him that we've done. I think we did a whole Black Panther review. I never put that out. And then we also have this 9 things that we wanted to see in Squid Game season 2 video. And that is the one that I'll be dropping today. And for that one, when I drop it, at the beginning of Squid Game season 2, I'm going to be announcing another giveaway winner, which we're about to do one of the giveaway winners for a free month of Patreon access. You have to be a new member though, okay? You have to be a new member. That's the only way this particular one is going to work, is that you have to be a new member. You can't be an existing Patreon member. It won't work. But there's 9 points there. And the simple way to do that, I'm letting you guys know now, all you got to do is comment and let me know, out of the 9 things that we suggest, which one would you like to see the most? That's it. Which one would you like to see the most in season 2 once I drop that video? I'm going to be dropping that closer to the end of this stream. And we'll go from there. So appreciate you for coming in there. And then Texas Kitten, that is a little bit of the backstory about Dre. Dre was not only an on-camera person. He actually at the beginning of this channel, me and Dre had a very serious conversation about the channel. Me and him used to work on a lot of stuff together. He was, when I told y'all earlier, I did a lot of videos, corporate videos, wedding videos, sports videos, all of that. Me and him were tag teaming that all the time. And as we were in a car riding from place to place, we would always joke with each other and talk about shows and movies and give our opinions on it. And he was like, Negro, we need to create a channel. You know what I'm saying? He's like, nigga, we need to create a channel. Like, I feel like other people like these conversations. I'm like, bro, they don't like, they may not get our humor. Like, bro, let's just enjoy our ride and have our time before we have to go to work. And he's like, nah, bro, I'm for real. It's like, we should try it. And I'm like, bro, let's do our job. You know what I'm saying? Let's do our job. It sounds fun, but let's do our job. And then like, we can just still have these moments to, like, for us to enjoy. And then he kept putting that bug in my ear, And I was like, all right, let's do it. But let me actually think through it. Let me give y'all some names. And I think at the time we were discussing it for like the 10th or 11th or 12th time. I think Brandon was here. And then at that time, I was like, let me throw y'all some names. I came up with doing a whole bunch of different names. I think one of them was like 3 Negroes, 1 couch. And they were like, no. And then we just started going through a few of them. And I was like, how about like Everyday Negroes? And they're like, yeah. No. I think that's it. I was like, y'all sure though? Like, I don't know. Y'all sure? And I was like, yeah, that's it. Keep that one. So I kept that one. I created the channel, all of that. And then I still had a lot of work to do with edits. And I told Dre, I said, listen to me, bro. I said, I'm down to do this channel, but like respectfully, like, I have to knock out these other edits, bro. I got to knock out the other edits for the jobs that are currently paying us. So like, you gonna have to do it, bro. You gonna have to. I said, I'll film and record and I help out and get feedback. I'm like, but you're gonna have to edit these to start off. You know what I'm saying? And then we see how it goes and then I may hop in. And then he was like, all right, bet. Like, no problem. Like, bet. And I'm like, all right. So then we get to the very first edit. And I know there's a few more questions I'm going to get in. We get to the very first edit. And then he shows it to me. And I'm like, bro, hand me the computer. Let me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not supposed to edit nothing, right? I'm like, all right, bro. I'm like, hand me the computer. All right, add this here, add this intro. Matter of fact, let's film this. Let's do this, cut this, da. So we did the whole thing. And then I said that, but I was like, I ended up editing from day one. And then he was like, Negro, he's like, you told me you was just going to keep your hands off and let me do it. I was like, I understand, bro, but if we're going to do it, we're going to do it. So then that's kind of how that kicked off. So then at the beginning, he was tag teaming. He was making a lot of our thumbnails. He used to make our thumbnails kind of like poster designs. And slowly but surely, like I slightly have shifted because our thumbnails used to look more like posters. So he was a graphic designer. So he went to school for graphic design. So that's where he was the one who kind of got me into Photoshop and other things like that. He was a jack of all trades. So he was into graphic design. That's what he went to school for. That's what he graduated in. And so he was doing all of the graphic related stuff. And then, so he was a huge help from the editing to the graphic design and all of that aspect. That's why I said it. And then too, just that comfortability when you're doing videos with somebody that you're comfortable with, it's like, it's different. Like you can say certain things now, well, you know, I didn't mean it like that, but I meant it like that. Or yeah, nigga, I meant it like that. What you gonna say? You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, it's all fun and all loving. So that was a huge loss. That was a huge loss. That was a huge loss. So the workload definitely increased, but the fun did, but the love and support from y'all also increased at the same time. So that was crazy. Actually, the day that he passed, backstory on that, we had literally just recorded reactions that morning. And the funny thing about it is I remember like being slightly irritated with him that morning because we were supposed to meet at 8. I think this Negro pulled up at like 12 and then he just pulled up in the crib like he ain't missed a beat. And I'm like, Negro, what? Where you been, bro? We supposed to record like 3 or 4 hours ago. And then he just walked in like, and then of course, and the funny thing about it is like, we like through the course of us recording whatever reaction is kind of like, all right, it is what it is. What's up, my boy? We good. You know what I'm saying? We never had no serious issues. But like through the course of us reacting and joking over that episode, it was kind of like, it is what it is. Water on the bridge. But that same day, that same night, he ended up passing. We ended up filming something else together. And then we were supposed to meet back up at my house, actually right after that. Because we both had to go after doing a reaction. We had to both go film some basketball games. We were both supposed to meet back up. He dropped the camera off at my house and then he went on his way and he beat me to my house before I got here. And yep. Wreck right after that. So sad moment. But yeah. So let me go back up. Yolanda Katina says, where's Brandon today? Brandon is gone. He'll actually be out of town all the way past the new year with family. So he's with his family them right now, enjoying them and catching up with them. So sorry, been with fam the past week. Phil C, can't remember if I added you on not the same name there. Oh, Winners later. Okay, yeah. I remember the Phil C. I didn't know the name changed. Appreciate you, Steffi. Hey, Dre's thumbnail had me clicking though. Everyday niggas. Okay, let's go. But yeah, so matter of fact, I might go ahead and drop this video in the chat for y'all now, so that y'all. No. I'm gonna drop it at the end. As we wrap up. Appreciate you, James. But let's do this because I told y'all this is gonna be for new Patreon members. This is gonna be for new ones. Once we reach 10, I'm going to do a spin the wheel type deal for a month free access. Now, some of y'all, I see y'all names and I love y'all and y'all know I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. But some of y'all I see y'all already rocking with your boy, man. Y'all already a Patreon member. So this ain't gonna work with y'all, but I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you. But let me go ahead and put some of these names in. And if you are already an existing one, then just know that this one ain't gonna work for you because of that. But I'm gonna start putting them in here. And if you see your name in there, you like, yo, I'm already one, let me know, and I will remove it for you. But until then, I'm gonna go on and just put these in here. And sorry if I'm butchering some of y'all's usernames, but Scott Blue Sydney. I might be butchering some of y'all's name. But yeah. After we do this one, I'll get into my favorite shows of the year, favorite characters. We'll do a little bit of that. And we will go from there. Let me see if I can get it. Hold on, let's get a little background music going, something. And I'm butchering some of y'all's usernames, but y'all know I know who it is. All right. The time trial. I know who this is, but it just cut your name off. So it's the Trump's guide, something. All right, and all right. So like I said, I know some of y'all are already members, so maybe this is what I'll do. What's up, components? Right now, I'm doing we had a little super chat gold thing earlier for people who were giving, putting in towards a option for new members to be able to join the Patreon for a month free access. Get on there and see what we got going there. You know what I'm saying? If you like it, man, we would love you to re-up and stay. You know what I'm saying? But that's not required. You know, all that's required is that you take advantage of that month, man. Get on there, join the community. Community is real cool, man. Communicate. Hey, keep it a beam with your boy. Hey, Addy, where's this? All right, we know you like this, but where's this? They be keeping it too real with you. All right, so let's go ahead and spin this guy. What's up, Maddie?
What's up?
Let's go ahead and spin this guy. So, Maddie, I'm on you probably hear me on Discord, but I'm on the tube of you as well. But let's go ahead and spin this guy and see who our winner is going to be. And maybe we'll do this. Maybe if you are already a Patreon member and it comes on your name, I'll let you pick from the chat or from somebody that you may even know personally who you want me to send the link to. All right, let's do it that way. Without further ado, let's go ahead and spin it. Good luck to all the contestants. Let me make sure I got everybody in there. This is for YouTube too. Remember music, what's going on? Let's get it. Where we at? Ooh, Chameleonaire. What's up, Chameleonaire? Now, Chameleonaire, I already know you are a member of the fam already. So I appreciate you. So Chameleonaire, I'm gonna let you determine what you want to have happen with this one. Let me know if there's somebody that you know in your personally that you want me to go on and forward this to, or if there's somebody from the chat. No pressure on you. I'm gonna let you think about this one. If you're even still here, that's what I'm gonna say. If you're even still here, I'm gonna let you think about this one and get back to me on that one. Congratulations to Tyree's voice. What's up, Texas Kitten? But yeah, congratulations. All right, so now let's talk a little bit about some of the shows for the year. Let's talk about a little bit about some of the shows for the year. Y'all throw me out some, and what we can do, this is what we'll do. Let me pull up a notepad. The same notepad I use my cheek blocker on. So if y'all don't know what that is, then you got to watch the videos to see. So I'm gonna pull this up. Let's go ahead and start. Get to writing. We're gonna talk about some of my top 10 favorite shows that I've watched this year. Is there even have I even watched more than 10 shows this year? Okay, now it could be in this year. And to keep me honest on it, we can go back and check. One being the top, 3 or 4 being this. I think I might surprise y'all with this answer. I think I genuinely might surprise y'all with this answer. What's up, Jonathan? What's going on? Community says I need time. Hey, take all the time you need. You got me on Discord, so I'm gonna hit you on Discord if we wrap up before we get on here. All right, so y'all throw me some name. I'm gonna throw the bucket out. Shows this year we kicked off were Game of Thrones, right? Obviously. Another show that's been watched this year, my goodness, has been dang. Let me go back to YouTube and see. I should be able to just throw these off the top of my head. House of the Dragon, we technically watched season 2, right? So we gonna put that in there, right? In the chat, talk to me. What's up, Mia? Says big appreciation for all the effort you've been putting into the edits, the live stream this year. We appreciate it, man. Thank you, Mia. I think that's one of the things I want to continue to do in the upcoming years. Kind of kick off more live streams. Good looking out. Beautiful Sunshine says Peaky Blinders. All my lovely people on Twitch, how y'all doing over there? Let me see if there's anything on Twitch that they put up. Let me see. Stranger Things. All right, thank you. Remember music. Thank you. All right, Stranger Things. A little Percy Jackson. That's right. We did do Percy Jackson. Avatar. That's right. We did 2 of them: Avatar live action and Avatar anime. I'll put that there. And then also Fallout. Yup. We didn't do Dexter. Lily, hold on. Lily, you had me thinking. I was like, hold on. We did not do Dexter this year, did we? Let me go back through. I'm missing something, y'all. What am I missing? I see Peaky Blinders there. Did we do some Abbott this year, y'all? Lily tried to trick me. Nah, Alice in Borderland was a year ago. You know what? I did do some Sweet Home, though. I did do some Sweet Home season 2. Sweet Home. What else we got in the mix? Hunger Games is not a TV series. Can't add that one. Oh, Vox. I have not done Vox yet, but I need to. I'm excited about checking out the 3rd season of that too. I was supposed to do Invincible, but I didn't. Oh, just YouTube. So come in there. Good question. Just YouTube. These are just YouTube suggestions. Dang, y'all. Am I even gonna have 10? I may not even be able to have 10, huh? All right, right now I have this at the most popular. Let me change the filter. Let's change the filter all the way to latest. This is a year in a review. Slick Beast Games. Dang, I only did 1 episode, but Beast Games. It is what it is. It is what it is. One episode, but it did it. What's up, Samantha? Says, enjoying seeing the stream. Appreciate you. Already got Stranger Things in there, right? Yes. So that is a lot of Game of Thrones. Kaleidoscope. Ugh, let's put it in there though. Let me not say it like that for somebody think I'm like feeling away. Kaleidoscope is in there. No, that's just a trailer. That's not an episode, so it doesn't count. We already have Sweet Home. I know y'all. It's one that y'all got that I know y'all know. iZombie don't count. I haven't put it on YouTube, Beautiful Sunshine, but that's a good one though. Are we considering Pop the Balloons as episodes, y'all? Should we do that? Can we consider Pop the Balloons as episodes? I'm gonna wait to hear from the chat on this one. What we doing? Oh, Silo. Did I do Silo this year? Steffi said yes. Okay. All right. Let me put that on there. Pop Balloon. Did I do Silo this year? I remember doing Silo. I don't know if I did it this year though. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Abbott Elementary. That's already on there though, right? Abbott is not on here. Abbott is not on here. Remember, this is 2024 only though. So when people are like, bruh, what's wrong with you, fool? 2024 only. I don't care if it came out in another year. If I watched it this year, I can still rate it. That's like reality TV. Yeah. Hold on. Jonathan says that doesn't count. Which one are you talking about? Pop the Balloon? Stephanie says you want more Pop the Balloon. I got you. Y'all, I think we done. Hold on. I'm at 7 months. Look, y'all look at the time. I'm creeping up on 7 months. Got Fallout. Got the Percy Jackson. Ooh, that Percy Jackson. Hey, ooh, barely. Blazing Saddles, Twilight, that's a movie. Abbott, that's a movie. Beef. Oh, I forgot about Beef. I was nervous that I wasn't even gonna make 10, y'all. I think we're good now. I was nervous that we weren't even gonna make 10. Beef, Avatar Last Airbender, anime, both of those. The Boys. Oh, snap. I forgot about that. And we got to talk about that one too. We have to talk about The Boys. We really got to talk about that. Chainsaw Man. Oh, I'm about to get in trouble. I'm sitting here looking at all the things I hadn't finished. Chainsaw Man, I forgot that was in there. Silo says 1 year ago. I need to check something. Silo may not can be on this list. Let me check this. Silo may not be able to be on this list. 1 year ago. Nope. It was in November 29th, 2023. It does not count. Addison said, I forgot about The Boys because it's Deadpool level. I'm not going to lie to you. The Boys is probably above Deadpool. I think it's above Deadpool. All right, y'all. I think that's it. All these other ones say a year ago. That's it. Let's rank them. Let's rank these guys. All right. So we got our pool. We got the numbers here. Let me make this a little bit smaller so y'all can see it. This is the list of top shows from 2024. Yes. Addison, the show from. I ain't posted on YouTube though. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, 7 shows finna get cut. Okay. I'm gonna let y'all tell me which one to rank first. That's what we're gonna do. Y'all pick a show, tell me which one y'all want to rank first. Which one am I going with first? I'm gonna get in trouble. Which one I'm going with first? I knew you was gonna say Game of Thrones first. Sometimes I ask y'all a question just so you can't. You said Game of Thrones off rip. Okay, all right. Y'all might be all right. Look. This is a tentative, right? I'm gonna put an asterisk beside it. I'm grabbing Game of Thrones, and I'm going Hold on, let me look at these other ones. Abbott, Silo, Pop the Bloom, Kaleidoscopes, Beast Games, Sweet Home, Chainsaw, The Boys, Beef, Fallout, Avatar, Percy Jackson, Stranger Things, Peaky Blinders, House of the Dragon. Okay, I'm going here. I'm going Game of Thrones, asterisk. I don't know why y'all pick one of them heavy hitters like that at first. I don't know why y'all pick one of them heavy hitters that. All right. What's the next one? If I put an asterisk on it, that means I may move it. If I don't put an asterisk on it, that means nah. Lily Kendra said, well, do y'all want me to lie to y'all here on this channel, or y'all want me to keep it a bean? What y'all want me to do? Talk to me. To my people over here to the left. Y'all want me to lie, keep it a bean? All right? Now let's get back to this list. Talking about I'm wilding. And Lily said, move it to number 1 now. All right, y'all said Peaky Blinders. Okay, Peaky Blinders. Let's go. Let me look at the list. Abbott, Silo, Pop, Kaleidoscope, Beast Game, Sweet Home, Chainsaw Man, Be Fun. Peaky Blinders. I'm gonna go 4 asterisks. Capone said move it to number 1 already. Strange. What we going next? What show we going next? What show we going next? Remember, like it's 17, so some of these got to get eliminated off the top 10. Some of these got to get eliminated off the top 10. House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon. Y'all want me to keep it a bean? Heck you talking about? Man, House of the Dragon might be like right here. For those of y'all thought House of the Dragon was going to be at 1, y'all are crazy. Nah. I think I got House of the Dragon at like 1. 1 second, y'all. All right, let's clear this back out. We had our fun. All right, Game of Thrones, Peaky Blinders, House of the Dragon. Okay. Keenan McGee says, please react to Vikings. Which one y'all want me to do next? Oh, you know what? Did I do Last of Us? No, y'all. Y'all were missing one. Y'all are missing one. I think I dropped the episode of The Last of Us this year. Hold on. Let me check my handy dandy notebook. I think I dropped the episode of The Last of Us this year. Hold on. We might have to pause. Let me check something. When did I drop episode number 5 of The Last of Us? When? Where's the date? What's going on? Bro, I can't even see the date on my own video. When did I drop this? Bro, you would think I would be able to get this information quickly. Let's see. Dang, nope. That was in September too. Oh, never mind. I can't include that one, y'all. All right, what was the next show? Are we doing... Which one we doing? All right, I'm going to give y'all one. The Boys or Beef? Which one y'all want to go? The Boys or Beef? Are we going to drop the rest of the Silo episodes on YouTube, or are they on Patreon? I have more Silo episodes that I got to record, but when I do get them there, I will drop them. I do have a couple more on a Patreon, though. You said you want to do The Boys. Okay. I'm going to put that there with an asterisk. I think I'm going to put that there with an asterisk. Some of these I might have to move. I just need to see what's going to be up there. All right, you said Beef, get it out the way? All right. Let's go there. All right. What we doing? Avatar? Can we go Avatar? What we doing? Can we go Avatar? But all right, I'm going Avatar. I'm going Avatar live action. Actually, hold on. Let me change something. No, I'm not changing nothing. Okay. Nah, let me change something. I'm gonna go beef here. I'm gonna go that here. I'm gonna move Peaky Blinders down to right here. I'm gonna take the anime Avatar. Nah, that's disrespectful. Let's do this. Let's do this. The only reason I'm kind of saying the other is because I saw all of the live action. But let's go. Let's do this. There we go. All right. So now we filling out a little bit more. All right. So now let's go. This now we getting hard. Now things getting. You know what? I gotta move some. Let's move House of the Dragon right here. Let's go Stranger Things. Actually, let's put the boys right here. All right, let's go Stranger Things here. I think, dang, I'm thinking about putting Stranger Things above beef. Just because of because of the sci-fi element of it. I'm a sucker for sci-fi. So let's go Stranger Things. Let's go beef. All right. Jonathan said Jonathan said House of the Dragon drops down because of the other stuff. All right, so let's go elimination. Y'all ready? Let's go elimination. Let's go eliminate it. No, let's not do that. Let's go below top 10. Okay, let's just do that so it's not disrespectful. Let's just go below top 10. Oh, this is so difficult. I'm gonna have to y'all. I gotta make another change. Let's go boys. Let's go boys here. And then let's go Abbott there. All right. Nah. See, now I'm thinking about it, bro. No, let's change it. Sorry, y'all. I know I'm making a lot of changes. Let's go there. Let's go beef. Not Beth. Beth is not even top 10. All right. I got the boys there. Stephanie said, thank you, the boys at the top. I'll keep watching, Ryan. All right. Somebody said the boys is mid. That's how y'all feel? Is the boys number one Texas Kitten? No, ma'am. It is not. All right. Are y'all ready to know what my number one show of the year is? Are y'all ready to know? I need some drum roll emojis in the chat. Bruh. Are y'all ready? Hold on. I see somebody says drop it, dog. Ooh. Remember, music on there. Not move House of Dragon to 9. We got to talk. Inside the multiverse, what we got to talk about? All right, y'all ready? Y'all must not be ready. I don't think nobody found. All right, we found somebody with the drum roll emotion. All right. Oh no, somebody just said something. I might have to make another switch. Y'all, I gotta make another switch. All right. So for those of y'all who thought I copied and pasted Pop the Balloon to put it up there, got him. I gotta make another switch, y'all. Oh, I gotta make another switch. Yeah, I gotta make another switch. Oh, I gotta make a switch. Here we go. There it is. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to. All right, now here we go. Grabbing Percy. That's for y'all who was waiting for that. And grabbing. Let's go ahead and grab Fallout. Let's create some space down here. Let's remove that. Bam! There it is. There it is, y'all. That's my A. That's my top 24 right there for you. Top 10. That's my top 10. All jokes aside. I'm thinking about whether I want to move one thing though. But all jokes aside, that's my top 10. I'm thinking about one though. I'm thinking about one that I want to move. Now I'm willing to listen to y'all about what y'all got to say. I'm thinking about moving one. Steffi said she disappointed. Liddy said me pushing Game of Thrones to number 1. Jonathan said, tell me the truth, though. Why are Avatar number 3, but I've never seen more than 2 uploads? Hold on. Oh, you know what? Jonathan, great question. I actually have finished all of Avatar live action. I have the other 3 videos ready to go. I just have not posted them yet. But I have everything 1 through 5 up. 6, 7, and 8 are literally ready to go. I may even drop them anytime between today and the end of this year. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and drop all of those before the end of this year. Hold me to it. The anime, I like it, bro. I just don't know what to say. Like, it's that everything ain't gotta be kill them, beat them up, you know what I'm saying, gory to me. It's like the storyline is good, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to, everybody ain't gotta die for me to enjoy the series, for me to understand how important it is. That's just me. I feel like it's a sense of innocence. It keeps me healthily innocent, you know what I'm saying. But now anime or live, that's why I felt like I was disrespecting the anime by putting a live in front of it. Even though I have not seen all of the anime. I've not seen all of the anime. Peaky Blinders was a crazy show. Stranger Things, I enjoyed it a lot because of the sci-fi. You know what? I gotta change. I got one I'm gonna change. Let's do this. Let's change this. I know what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. Because I still had the asterisk there, so I'm still safe. Y'all see the asterisk still there? Y'all see the asterisk is still there. There we go. The asterisk was still there. Okay, now, I like that. Are you gonna watch One Piece live action? Yes, I will. This was a tough one. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. 1 and 2 were a tough one. 1 and 2 are extreme. Is an extreme tough one. And depending on what day it is of another year, I might switch it. But for right now, y'all got to think about it. I've probably told y'all this before. Maybe some of y'all paid attention, maybe you didn't. Fallout is my favorite video game. It's my favorite video game. So if y'all want to know why my decision went this way, Fallout is my favorite video game. So to see that get turned into a show was crazy for me. The same way some of y'all who are avid book readers of A Song of Fire and Ice, Game of Thrones get turned into a show, y'all were probably over the hill about that. Y'all probably were. I just got to be honest. Somebody said you just said I knocked House of the Dragon off the list. Can I be honest though? That's fully predicated off the way that season 2 ended. I'm gonna just be honest. It was like, what's going on, bro? What happened with that? Like, I feel like we got built up for nothing for that last episode. So I could be a little upset. It could very well be one of them things that next year ended up coming up here and being number 5. I don't see it going above 1 or 2. I mean, now we'll see. I don't see it being 1 or 2. But Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones is actually funny that it's even on this list because I never even thought I would ever watch the show. But the storyline is crazy. But Fallout is my favorite game, my video game. And seeing that pop off on the show and they executed it so well, like from Pit Boys to what I assume to be what's gonna come up is like super mutants and just the ghouls and the what do you call it, Brotherhood of Steel, bro. The execution was impeccable. I'm excited for the next season, man. So for that not to be on the list, I'm not gonna lie. The Lord Jesus Christ might have to tell me, hey, Addison, switch that list around for me to switch that. That's how much I like the show. But for those y'all, if y'all give me one, don't say 1 or 2, because 1 or 2 I'm not moving. 3 through 10, or actually, besides 3 through 10, let's back up. Is there anything that actually didn't even make it to the top 10 from the list of shows that I have down here below that y'all feel like got disrespected? Is there anything down here that y'all feel like got disrespected? From Chainsaw Man, Sweet Home, House of the Dragon, Silo, Kaleidoscope, Pop the Balloon, and Percy Jackson. Is there any of these that you feel like is like, all right, bro, you tripping? Let me know. You said Peaky Blinders is top 3 in your opinion. I can see why you say that. Just for me personally, it just feel like I'm watching a show about bad guys who are in bad situations. But like they're the best, they're the goodest bad guys ever. Kenny McGee, he is not here. He won't be here till past the new year. But appreciate you though. I know you might not have heard it when I asked earlier. Did you ever watch Vikings? Not yet, but it's on there. It's on my agenda. Christina said, respect seeing beef at number 8. Those reactions are amazing. I appreciate you. Ryan Blair said, Ryan, let's look past 1 or 2. I gave y'all a solid reason why I got to go with those. And I see why some of y'all think they should be switched. 3 through 10, all the way to ones that are not in the top 10. From these right here, are there any of these that you feel like should have been up there? You know what's crazy though, Misty M. Missy M. You know what's crazy? I've only seen 1 episode of Beast Games, and if you have not seen my reaction to it, you got to go check it out, bro. Like, I think that might have been one of my most. I've never at any episode on the channel that's been maybe any video. I think I've laughed the hardest on that reaction than any video on this channel. Period. With that look, I had this meme where the dude said, period. Period, bro. For real. KO says, I just want to say it's been like a year or so since I asked and said you would. Could you still please do Jojo Rabbit? You know what's crazy about that? I have not forgotten about you. My Jojo Rabbit sticker is on my, actually, I'm not going to change my camera around. My Post-it notes. Who was that? KO? Where we took it down at? I still got my Post-it note with Jojo Rabbit on it. Still got my Post-it note on it. Your reaction to Beast Game was amazing. So much petty from my one man, bruh. That I cried. Listen, y'all, I cried on that reaction. Now, there may be a little bit of recency bias. I cried on that reaction. I cried on that reaction. That's how funny that junk was. Inside the Multiverse says the House of Dragon season 2 got cut short and they didn't want to have the 2 big battles in one season. Okay. I understand that some things may have came up. I'm just letting y'all know that's the basis of why I made that decision. That's the reason why. That's the baseline level reason for why that happened. But man, that about does it. As far as those characters, I'm trying to think, is there anything else on the agenda that we were supposed to get through that we didn't hit? We hit a lot. Community, don't forget to hit me about the who you have that you want to give the membership to for Patreon for a month. Appreciate you so much for that. Next but not least, I told y'all that I had a video from the vault with me and Dre in it. So what I'm about to do real quick is I'm going to grab a link to that. Giving y'all, what is it? Is 124. I'll say I drop it at I'm probably gonna drop it at like 145, right? I'm gonna drop it at 145, but I'm gonna give y'all early access to it to check it out. I'd appreciate it if y'all went in there and dropped a comment and some love on there. Again, this is an old one, so that Dre's high pitch scream will be in there. I cannot edit it out. Are you doing a top 10 movie list or did I miss it? I did not do a top 10 movie list. I gotta save something else for another stream. I would like to stream one more time before the end of the year. I'm just putting that in y'all's ear. I would like to stream one more time before the end of the year. And I think I will do the top 10 movie list then. That's what I was thinking about. So I just dropped a link to the new video. I'm going to be dropping this at 145. Let me replace the pinned message. And then on this one, I think I'm going to write, let me see if New Year's Eve, never edit that out. She said never edit out the man. Hey, look, you don't know how many times when I'm editing, I have to almost throw my headphones off because the picture's so loud. Which, hold on, let me do. I'm going to pin a comment. So don't write it before I pin a comment. Which of the 9 things would you most be interested in seeing in season 2? Okay, again, so same thing applies for this. Gotta be a new Patreon member. New Patreon member. And you gotta be or you don't have to, you can't be on Patreon at all. And the same thing applies for this. You can comment there. I'll before the first episode or on the first episode, I'll spin the wheel on this video of all the people who entered in submissions, and I'll take one person from it, and you would either be gifted the 1 month free access, or you get to pick somebody that you would like to give the 1 month free access to. There's a pinned comment. So just to let you know, I'm gonna share my screen real quick. When you do it though, you got to reply to this pinned comment right here, the pinned one that's right here. Reply to that one, and then you'll be entered into that guy. Let me put a message. One month exclusive access to my Patreon. Okay. All right. There it is. So y'all check that out. Let me know your thoughts. I'm super excited about that one. That is one that I'm excited to tap into. And I'll be hopping on that. I don't know if that's going to come out later today, later tonight, sometime between tomorrow. I will be on that one. So for those of y'all who want to tune in with me live as I'm watching it, join your boy, man. Join your boy for that one. Harry Potter Death Top 10. We didn't do movies yet, but okay, Jonathan Austin, you trolling. Said if when I do the top 10 movies, we're gonna have Deadpool at number 1. You trolling. I'm not saying it ain't top 10, but I can't. Number 1 is crazy. You know we did Harry Potter and Twilight. We did Hunger Games. Come on, you crazy for that one. I love you though, but you crazy for that take. Without further ado, I appreciate y'all so much. It's been super fun. I know there's a lot more to discuss, but I'm glad I got to hop on here for a couple of hours with y'all and chat. I feel like this year has been dope, man. Blessed to be able to have y'all in my corner supporting me. And I don't want y'all to think that this will be the last that you see of me. You know what I'm saying? Definitely gonna be more. Lord willing, of course. Catch y'all on the next video.